guys, my name is Devin and thank you for coming to visit. And today I'm going to show you how I got these beautiful knotless boho braids or goddess braids, whichever you prefer, at home by myself. And they came out so beautiful. They're full, they're gorgeous, they're everything I want in boho braids, and I hope that you find this tutorial helpful. So to get started, we're going to grab a section that I've already pre-parted. If you're new to my channel, I do have a video showing you how I like to pre-part my hair for my protective styles, and I'll be sure to leave a link to it in the cards above. So we're going to comb out that section, and then we're going to add some shine and jam just to the base so that we can have nice clean parts on our braids. Once we've rubbed the shine and jam through the hair, we're going to divide the hair into 3 even sections. And that's going to be the start of our knotless braid. So once we have our 3 sections, we're going to want to begin braiding down. And then you want to have at least 2 turns of braids before you add your first piece of hair. You want to add that piece to 2 sections and then use the 3rd section to put it through the middle of the hair and then continue braiding down. If you're a visual learner, it might be easier for you to watch what I'm doing, as it is difficult to explain it verbally, but the next clip will be especially clear on how you should add the hair to every braid. After we've added all of our braiding hair, we're going to add our first piece of curly hair. So I'm going to grab that hair and I'm going to attach it to the braid just like I did all the other sections, and I'm going to braid down at least once to lock it in place. Once it's in place, I'm going to take half of the hair and I'm going to clip it up so that it is outside of the braid. And once I have moved that hair up, I'm going to braid down approximately 2, maybe even 3 inches before taking the other half of the hair and pulling it out of the braid as well. And then I'm going to just continue braiding down like normal. Once I've braided down another 2 or 3 inches, I'm going to take another piece of curly hair and I'm going to attach it to the braid like so. Attaching it to the 2 strands before taking that 3rd strand and putting it through the middle. This is what I meant by locking the hair in place. You can get a nice clear visual right here. And then I'm going to braid the hair down at least once before clipping out a section of the curly hair so that I can braid the rest of the braid. I'm going to continue braiding down another 2 inches, and then I'm going to pull out the other piece of curly hair and then continue braiding down. And here I'm just going to completely finish the rest of these braids. I just braided them down nice and clean. I didn't add any glue or anything like that, and I didn't have any issues with them unraveling. And here you can see what the final braid looks like with my 4 pieces of hair divided evenly amongst the braid. Here is that second view that's going to be a lot clearer for you guys to see. So we're going to take our section that we've already pre-parted and we're going to comb it out just so it can be nice and straight. Next, of course, we're going to add some shine and jam to the base of the braid just so we have a nice clean part. Once the shine and jam has been rubbed through, you're going to divide the hair into 3 even sections. So section 1, section 2, and then section 3. We're going to start by taking section 3 and putting it under section 2. And then we're going to take section 1 and braid it across section 3. And then we want to continue doing that so that we have section 1 is now in the place of section 3, section 2 is now in the place of section 3, and section 1 is now in the place of section 2. Then we want to take our braiding hair and put it between our new sections 2 and 3. Once our braiding hair is in place, we're going to take section 1 and braid it between sections 2 and 3 so that it will lock the hair in place. And then you want to continue braiding like that all the way down, adding pieces of hair as you move down the braid. I like to add about 4 pieces of hair before I add my first curly piece. So we'll add the curly hair to our sections 2 and 3 as previously shown, and then we're going to braid it in place before pulling one of the sections out and clipping it away outside of the braid. We're then going to continue braiding down, and here I added an extra piece of hair just because I didn't feel like my braid was full enough. So definitely play around with the fullness of the braids to determine how much hair you should put in every piece. I ended up putting about 5 pieces of braiding hair in every braid and 2 pieces of curly hair in every braid. So again, you're going to braid down a few inches before you pull out the other half of the curly hair, and then continue braiding down to secure that in place. Once you've braided down a few more inches, you're going to add your second piece of curly hair, lock that in place, pull out 1/2 of the curly hair, and then continue braiding down 2 or 3 inches before pulling out the other side of the curly hair. And once you've pulled out that final section, you just want to finish the braid as normal. And to make sure you don't have any issues with the braids unraveling, be sure to braid them all the way to the ends. And if you would like that extra security, you can always put some super glue or some nail glue right on the end of the braid to make sure it doesn't unravel. And again, you can see right here how the braid looks. And here is my hair as soon as I finish braiding, and you can see it is super full, it is super dense, but it is not heavy. Now when I like to do my goddess braids or my boho braids, I like them to be super full like this because I like hair that is voluminous, and I just think it's really fun and really carefree when it's super big. Just to let you know, I have about 75 braids in my hair, and this style took me almost 18 hours to do if you include the time it took me to pre-part my hair and braid my hair. So definitely give yourself a good 2 days to do this style, especially if you are newer to braiding your own hair, or if you're faster than I am, you can get it done super quickly. I also wanted smaller sections, so wanting the smaller sections obviously is going to add time to the braids, versus if I had done larger sections, I probably could have got this style done in about 12 hours. So now it's time to do some final touches, and I'm gonna grab some mousse and I'm going to spray that all over my head just to lay down any flyaways or anything that I may have missed or that the Shine and Jam did not lay down for me. Once I've massaged that all over my head, I'm going to take my head wrap here that I got from Melanin Hair Care, and I'm going to tie down my hair just again to secure those flyaways and any other hairs that are standing up. I will say I do tie my hair down like this every night when I wear this style, but I don't always put mousse on my hair every day, as I don't want to have product buildup on my scalp or on my braids. Next, I'm going to take my giant bonnet here and I'm going to put my hair in my bonnet. And once my hair is in the bonnet, that is exactly how I go to bed every single night. I will tell you, with these braids, especially if you're going to be using synthetic hair, you want to make sure you tie down your hair every single night so that the braids will last. And as you can see here, I'm exhausted because this style took me all day and I worked on it till about 3 in the morning. So I'm going to bed and I'm going to talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So it is the next day and I'm going to show you my final results of my hair. Oh, that looks so good. Nice and flat, nice and beautiful. So neat. And every day I just kind of fluff out my hair like this. Just kind of get it separated from itself. And I will tell you, with these kind of braids, especially if you use synthetic hair, you don't want to brush it or comb it or disrupt the curls. You just kind of want to separate them. And there you go, guys. I love my hair. Boho braids, goddess braids, whatever you want to call them, are definitely my favorite way to wear my hair because I'm a voluminous girl. I like hair with volume. So I stopped braiding my hair for a very long time because I was like, oh, I hate this little flat look. But now, you know, you do some goddess braids and you throw it to the side and that's volume. That's different from doing just regular box braids, right? And it's so fun and it's so carefree and it's so girly and I love it. I love it. And usually I only end up using like a half a pack of additional hair, so it's not super heavy or anything like that. And it's a great way to just spice up your normal box braids that you would wear. Also, just to show you guys how long my hair is, I'm 5 feet tall, so it comes down to almost my waist, but not really. But if you're a little taller than I am or you're a little shorter than I am, this will definitely fall a little differently for you. Also, shout out to Swoop for my Petty University merch. Love it. I'm an oversized hoodie kind of girl. And I love this sweatshirt. It's probably one of my favorites. I wear it way too much. So that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Be sure to comment down below anything you would like to comment down below. I will be responding to all questions, comments, concerns as it relates to this hairstyle because I really, really want you guys to try it because I love it. It's fun. It's carefree. It's just cute. It's just cute in every way imaginable. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel on the way out. It would really mean a lot to me. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you all in my next video, which, just to give you a sneak peek, will be the different ways I like to style these braids. So watch out for that. Bye, everyone.